back to the Daily Grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Edson Barboza, who has been scheduled to fight Khabib Nurmagomedov at UFC 219 in a lightweight thriller. Well, okay, it's got potential to be a thriller because nobody knows what the fuck's gonna happen. But if the Eagle takes Edson Barboza to ground zero, as fucking, what's his name? What's his fucking name? Oh, I haven't seen him Fight Network. I'm having a brain freeze. The dude off Fight Network, Robin Black, as Robin Black would say. I don't know how thrilling that would be unless he's fucking pounding on him and talking to him like he was in the Michael Johnson fight, saying, "Give me your son, Dana, the chicken." That shit was pretty fun. But Khabib's fighting Edson, and Edson is not worried about Khabib not showing up. Why is this news? Why is this an issue, you may ask? Because Khabib Nurmagomedov has had a history, especially recently, with not being able to show up to his fights or when he's supposed to be fighting, as in the UFC 209 bout versus Tony Ferguson, whenever he was eating no, I'm just playing. Whenever he got sick, wasn't able to make the weight, had to go to the hospital, get pulled out of the fight like the day before, so the interim lightweight title fight was scrapped. Now Tony Ferguson fought Kevin Lee. We all know how that went. So Khabib also was supposed to be fighting for the, this year possibly versus Tony Ferguson for the interim championship, but he was unable to make the October date when Tony Ferguson fought Kevin Lee because of not a weight issue this time. This one was an injury. So there's been injury issues, weight issues. Also, Khabib has to sit out. I don't know the exact dates, forgive me, but there's a certain time of the year for his religion where he has to sit out because he can't eat. I think he's fasting or some stuff like that. So there's religion, there's injuries, and there's weight issues with Khabib. So there's a lot of reasons why he might not be able to show up to fight Edson Barboza or anybody in that case. And Edson saying he's not too worried about it because, all fighters get injured in their camps. If it's something serious, even I get injured in my camp. But he's saying, I don't expect something else serious to be happening to Khabib. I think if it's a little injury, he's still going to show up. If I have a little injury, I'm going to show up. All of us fighters show up with little injuries, so I'm not worried about it. It's a huge opportunity for both of us. Edson Barboza ain't even trying to put his mind on that shit now. He ain't feeding into the tiramisu, get it? All right. He's not feeding into any of the tiramisu jokes. That's pretty funny. Or any of the fucking, people are saying, "Oh, why would you take the fight? Khabib's gonna pull out," fucking all that stuff. Edson's fucking spoke out. He's not worried about it. UFC 219's fucking stacked. Literally, even if this isn't like UFC 209 where everybody's fucking, this is the fight of the night, holy crap, above the main event. This is the fight we want to see. Everybody does want to see this fight, but literally, if this fight and another fight fell off the card, everybody's still watching. This is still the fight where most likely Conor McGregor's going to be taking on Tony Ferguson in the main event, where Carlos Condit's returning out of retirement to take on Neil Magny and reclaim his spot as a top 5 welterweight contender. We've also got Dominic Cruz returning to face the dark horse Jim Rivera, El Pantera coming through, man. I'm telling you, this is almost a non-issue just because if Khabib don't show up, I don't think as many people are really going to give a fuck. For one, a lot of people I've seen in the comments are saying, I'm not even getting my hopes up for Khabib's fight, for now until he actually shows up. That always changes leading up to the fight, man. I know that. I know exactly the feeling, though. I do know the feeling, but I'm telling you, 1 week leading up to the fight, when they start promoting this shit, man, you're going to be thinking about this shit like, oh my lord. Anyways, it is what it is, man. Let the full-time family know what the fuck you tell me in the comments. I got to get to watching these fights. I'm out.
Bye, Felicia.